Mr. October Reggie Jackson, the 5-time World Series champ, 2-time World Series MVP, 14-time All-Star Reggie Jackson, turning 74 today. And what a pleasure it is to have Hall of Famer Reggie Jackson on with us so we can personally wish him a happy birthday today. Reggie, thanks for making some time. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much, Matt, Dan, and my old nephew there, Harold.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No doubt about it. Hey, Reg, so I'm curious. I get phone calls. No telling who might call me, but mainly just like high school friends or whatever. Who are some of the people calling you today? I want to hear some names of people that are calling you because you are Mr. October after all.
Peter hit me at 5:20. And
AM?
yeah, AM. Posada and Pettit. And let me see, Dr. J yesterday, Gervin Saturday. Gosh, a few guys that get it. I didn't got old and forgot. But I'm in touch with quite a few guys, and so it's fun, it's interesting, it's special, and very enjoyable.
That's pretty cool.
I'll talk to Joe here in a day or so. I'll talk to him on Friday. So there's some of the guys that call you say, "Hey, happy birthday." I said, "Man, ain't my birthday." Oh, Monday. I talked to Mike Schmidt. Talk to Smitty. I'll always talk to Johnny Bench. He'll call him. So
that's awesome. That's really cool. Hey, the one thing for me, before you were Mr. October, you got under my radar when I was a youngster, and you hit the furthest ball I've ever seen hit in Detroit in the All-Star game on the light tower. That was incredible. Now, I want to know, was that the furthest ball you ever hit?
I thought I hit a ball further than that in Minnesota once. They had a sign out behind the right field there, that ball there. I don't know how far that was hit. I hit a ball in Minnesota one time that was like the center field fence was 450, and this fence was a little bit behind that, and it was about 50 feet high, and they had a tree. It was a bank there. If you hit that tree on the fly, it was $50,000, and I hit it over it. And I think that's the first ball I ever hit. But I hit a few long balls when I was a young fella there, guys.
Hey, Reg, home run number 500 off of Bud Black. What do you remember about it?
Sadly, it was 10-0. We were getting killed, and Buddy was an old left-handed friend there, and he might have hit me here with a little fastball middle. But that's what I remember. But something special about it was that it was September 17th, 1984. And on September 17th, 1967, I had hit home run number 1 in the same stadium on the same date. I was playing for Kansas City, and I hit the home run off a left-hand pitcher, Jim Weaver, in the same spot in right center. 17 years later to the day, September 17th, 1984, off a left-hand pitcher, I hit the same ball in the same spot, probably obviously the same day. September 17th, I hit 1, and September 17th, I hit number 500 in the same ballpark with the two same teams, both against a left-hand pitcher.
Let's take you from 1967, Reggie, to 1968. I got a prop for you here, okay? 1968 yes. Oakland A's yearbook, and on Reggie Jackson's page, it says here that your greatest thrill in baseball was hitting 3 home runs for Class A Modesto on August 5th, 1966. So here we are 52 years later. Is that still your biggest thrill in baseball, Reggie? 3 home runs in
Yeah.
Modesto?
The three home runs, California. In Modesto, California, I stayed at a hotel. It was $3 a night, and I went to the ballpark every day with Raleigh Fingers, and I played with Joe Rudy and Dave Duncan, and I guess another pitcher that got to the big leagues with us, George Lazarick. But Fingers and Rudy and Duncan and I were all on the same team. And that was pretty cool then. And that's what I really remember about Modesto. It was really a lot of fun. It was a special place. I went to Modesto because I was in Idaho. I'd hit 3 home runs in Tri-City up there in the Yakima, Washington Rookie League after June, when you get drafted. And I got hit in the head at the first week. I hit 3 home runs in Yakima in June in the snow. And I got hit in the head, taken to the hospital in Lewiston, Idaho, which was our home ballpark. And I was not allowed to be admitted because I was colored.
Wow.
And our pitching coach was there. And the owner of the team, Charlie Finley, sent a plane for me in the morning, and they took me down to Modesto.
Wow. You know what, Reggie? You got so many stories, and one day we'll get to dive into them even more. But man, we just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. 74 years young, Reggie Jackson, man. Hard to even believe.
Appreciate that, Al, but I 4 years young is 74 years old.
Not for us, man. MVP in 73, 74 today. Reggie, thanks for some time, and have a great birthday. We appreciate you being with us.
Hey, guys, always a pleasure. I always try to check you guys out. Harold, I know you forever, and it's always a pleasure to know you. And every time I see Dan Plesac, I always knew I was getting a little bit older, and every time I saw him, threw that fastball right by me.
Thanks, Reggie.
Happy birthday, Reg.
Thank you very much. Take care, Matt.